Well, hello and good evening, everyone. This is Suzanne Knabe-Nicole from Police Science Doctor with a weekly broadcast about the 3 police science snippets I've sent out this week. A little bit later than usual. There could be 2 reasons. One is that this is completely deliberate and was planned all along that I'll be doing this broadcast at 10:45 at night, UK time. Or 2, maybe I forgot to do it during the day and I'm already in my pajamas. And I'm not going to admit that though. So the police science snippets that I do every week is basically I look through lots of journal articles that have been published in the fields of criminology, policing research, investigative psychology, forensic psychology, law enforcement studies, and I go through them and I see which I can just extract and find and pass on to you guys as law enforcement practitioners, frontline practitioners. Most journal articles are very, very niche and specific. They're very abstract and they're often not providing something that could be relevant or could be put to use straight away by yourself. So I try to find 3 each week that do not fall under those criteria. I try to find 3 that can actually be used and applied by you guys straight away, so you don't have to. If you're on the email list, which is free, go to Google Police Science, go to policesciencedoctor.com and just leave your details in the form. Then you'll be able to receive these emails for free every Tuesday, and I send you the link to the actual research article as well. So 3 snippets I've got for you this week. The first one is about masculinity honor ideology. Masculinity honor ideology, MHI, refers to a set of beliefs that dictate men must respond aggressively to threat or insult to maintain their ideal masculine reputation. It was found that individuals who reported greater MHI adherence also had higher rates of lifetime aggression and maladjustment, very relevant to law enforcement. It was found that white, non-Hispanic men endorsed lower rates of MHI than did other men, and black men adhered more strongly to MHI than white and Hispanic men. So this obviously means that people who are born into certain cultures, born into certain communities, experience varying amounts of pressure to conform to this established, I guess, culture of this masculine honor ideology. So if you're born into a community and environment where it's expected of you to react very aggressively, then guess what? You're probably going to end up with more troubles with the police. Okay, so this is very relevant. The second snippet for this week was about journey to crime. So any analysts out there, anyone interested in geographic profiling, this is very relevant. This is about how to narrow down and prioritize lists of suspects in stranger offenses. In the study, for both stranger sexual assault and stranger homicide, the distance traveled by the offender to the initial approach location does not differ according to population density and whether the location is rural or urban. Okay, so this is about the there are certain statistics about how far offenders tend to travel to commit certain offenses, and this helps when trying to prioritize which offenders to look at first and which ones to investigate first. And they found that for the contact site, the initial contact site, when they first make contact with the victim as strangers, this distance does not actually differ whether they are in a densely populated city or whether they're more out in the countryside and rural area. However, offenders do travel significantly further to then commit the actual sexual assault in a low density population density area or rural area than in a city area or high population area. And also to then release the victim or to dispose of the body, they also travel a lot further when it's a rural area than when it's more of a town area. So this is relevant to your suspect prioritization. And the last one for this week is about handcuffs and the ability to detect deception in suspects during their interview. When suspects are interrogated whilst wearing handcuffs, it was found that both laypersons and police officers are worse at detecting deception accurately and judging veracity than when the suspect is not handcuffed. Very simple solution to that, isn't there? Take the handcuffs off. Okay, so these were the 3 snippets for today. I hope there was something in there that is of use to you, and I hope that is something you can apply. If you are on the email list, you will know that you will have been provided with a password to access all the previous research snippets as well. This is week number 93 that I've been doing this, so you've got 92 other PDFs that you can download with 3 different snippets each. You've got a whole library there. And if you're not already on the email list, just get onto the email list. It's free. Okay, and I don't send out spam. I send things out that are relevant to police science, as you might have thought. And I wish you a great week, and I'll see you next week, hopefully during the day, not in my pajamas. Good night. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this content useful. You can get access to each episode's transcript with key learning points, timestamps, and references if you get yourself onto my mailing list. Just go to the main website on policesciencedoctor.com, and on the bottom of each page you will find a sign-up form for notifications of new content. Just enter your first name, your preferred email address, and the type of organization you work for. You will not get any spam. This is just for me to let you know about new content and for you to get access to all the transcripts.